time is the vast majority of agencies are looking to actually replace themselves, take themselves out of the thing that they absolutely really love so that they can add another book of business, essentially, which really is a very expensive way of going about this. And the reason that you're doing this is because you've hit a plateau. You're working nights and weekends. You're working sometimes, in a lot of instances, 60 plus hours a week. And you're in this place of ultimately feeling like you're going to burn out. And you're not really able to figure out exactly how you're going to be able to scale. And so the number one mistake, as I mentioned, is believing that ultimately you have to replace yourself in order to be able to scale. And so what I want to talk about here today is how you can actually go about defining exactly who that right person is, who that one person is that you need today. And it may not be a traditional role, and that's totally okay. The thing I want you to be thinking about right here is recognizing that your energy, you are the best in class at a specific set of things, right? You have the experience, you've had the time, you have the knowledge that allows for you to just be phenomenal. But we're not great at everything. No single human being on the planet is. And that's okay. We're not intended to be. And so recognizing ultimately what you are phenomenal at. And so what I want to start off with here is actually just going through and defining a couple of things together. What I want you to define is this. What are you great at and you love? What are you good at and you like? What are you okay at and you dislike? What are you bad at and you hate? What I want you to be thinking about is all the things that you are currently doing right now within your agency. How do these items fit in these 4 categories? The goal would be, at a base minimum, is to remove all the things that you dislike and hate and that you're okay at or you're bad at, allowing for you to actually remove these items from what you are currently doing and recognizing that this is the way to increase your energy, increase your motivation, save loads of time, and understand that if you take this and coupled with the last week's training on how to go about financial projections, you would understand whether now or later is going to be a time to make this higher. So what I want you to do now is once you have those 4 items, I want you to actually create what those items are actually going to be. So all those items that you had in you're okay at and you dislike and you're bad at and you hate, you're just going to go ahead and list them here. You're going to list how many years of experience and what are the requirements for this particular role. And then we can actually define what that title for that person is actually going to be. And this is a role designed specifically for you and your agency. And there are going to be people that are out there that have that specific experience and being able to actually do that. What I want you to do is just have an understanding of what is that right next hire for you. Not necessarily you're hiring them today, you're hiring them tomorrow. You may not even hire them for a couple of months, but understanding what that looks like, the amount of relief that you're going to get, just understanding who that next person needs to be, and then what it's going to cost to replace you in that particular task, in that particular role that allows for you to focus on that high value thing that we spoke about a couple of weeks ago, really keeping you in your zone of genius, the thing that you should be doing within your agency,